America's Court with Judge Ross. Andrea Beck is suing her brother Lance Beck in the amount of $4,000 to recover money she loaned him to start a business that she says he refuses to repay.
Andrea Beck, you're suing Lance Beck for $4,000, monies that were involved in a business venture. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, tell me your story, ma'am.
I gave him $4,000 as an investment for a startup
You're all
business.
suing each other, your brother and sister. What's that about?
Basically what happened is he came into town. I let him stay at
What do
my
you mean
place.
he came into town?
He was not living in town. He came into town.
Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir. I called her and let her know in ahead of time. I said, hey, listen, I'm coming to town for a few days. Can I stay at your place? She
All right,
said, sure.
so this business opportunity was here.
Yes.
And so you came from out of town, you came here to be involved in this business
Yes,
venture.
sir.
And what was the business venture?
It was a computer-based business. Pretty much what it is that we create apps for hire. A client has an idea for an app.
Apps are big right now. Everybody's making money off apps.
I thought it was a genius idea myself, Your Honor.
And what was going to be your role?
Pretty much is I was just investing the initial money.
You weren't working?
I was working, Your Honor. I was meeting with clients.
He was not working at the time. That is why he asked me for the $4,000.
Well, was this part of, were you going to be working at this company?
Yes, Your Honor.
And so you were meeting with clients, potential clients for what purpose? Were you still trying to raise money, or were you just trying to secure clients for the app?
We're trying to secure clients for apps, and we're also trying to hire people because with apps, you need people that market, you need people that design the app, we need customer service.
So you were basically starting from the ground up.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much of your own money?
He did absolutely.
Hold on a moment. How much of your own money were you investing in this company?
At least a couple grand, Your Honor. I spent
No, give me a dollar amount. How much of your own money did you invest?
$3,700.
He did not invest any money in it. That's why he asked me. I gave him $4,000 because he was unemployed and he had nothing.
I didn't invest
He
my
came
money.
into town to
Were you
meet-
unemployed at the time before this job?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So where did you get the $3,700 from?
I had it in my savings account from my other previous jobs.
All right. And you're saying he did not have $3,700, or he needed an additional $4,000?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, what he told me
Right.
is that he didn't have the $4,000 to invest. At the time, he was unemployed.
Why was that $4,000 amount so critical?
Well, we had 10 investors. Each one was investing $4,000. We had $40,000, 10 investors, and we were set. We were ready to go.
So she was one of 10 investors.
I was considered the investor.
Oh.
I did not let my business partners know where I got my money from.
Well, I thought you said you were looking for 10, and the other 9, it was something in writing.
No,
If you already had your $3,700, why are you having a conversation with her about $4,000 unless she's one of the 10 investors? Did you have an agreement in writing with her?
No, Your Honor.
No. So then you did not consider her one of the 10 investors. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Well, if she's not considered one of the 10 investors, then it sounds like a loan. Am I missing something here?
Coming up on America's Court.
He told me that he would pay it back in double via his salary. His salary.
Why are you yelling?
Closed captioning provided by with Judge Ross. We're back with the case of Andrea Beck, who is suing her brother Lance Beck over a $4,000 unpaid loan.
Well, she wanted to make money just like I did, Your Honor. Pretty much what it was is I said, if you invest $4,000, if you let me invest your $4,000, if the company takes off, I will pay you back double.
All right.
She jumped
Your
to it.
Honor,
She said, oh, I'm
Put it in. Put it in.
He
Was there a
guaranteed me that
conversation? We're both talking this problem. Was there a conversation where he said, your $4,000, you'll get it back double? That sounds like an investment to me. Am I missing something?
No, you're not, and that's correct. That's correct. I did give him money as an investment.
So then
I
why
have the check right here. I wrote investment
see
in
that.
computer
So if
business.
it's an investment,
No, wait. You just said
Can I
I did
finish?
give him monies to invest. Is this the copy of the check you wrote him?
Yes, that's the copy of the
All
check.
right. Now, some people on that portion of the check that says 4, oftentimes people leave that blank. You didn't.
No, because I wanted to make sure it was legitimate.
All right.
You know,
And
that
so
way-
what did you put? Because you showed me this.
Yes.
What did you put in this?
I wrote investment in computer business.
exactly, investment.
So why didn't you write loan for my brother's business opportunity?
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Because it was an investment. However, when we spoke about this, he told me that he would pay it back in double via his salary. Via his salary.
the company-
Why are you yelling?
He said was already employed, that the salaries were already budgeted out, that he was going to be on his salary, and with this, he would pay me back the $4,000 and $4,000 in addition.
You're telling me about an oral conversation. The check memorializes what the understanding was. You wrote in the fourth section investment. So all I'm trying to ascertain is, why would you write investment if you talked about it being a loan? Why wouldn't you put loan on your own check? Was there something going on with the business that you all could not foresee?
There was something going on with the business that we could not foresee, and I let her know.
And as a result of whatever it was that was going on, did the business continue?
No, Your Honor.
So the business failed.
Yes, Your Honor.
And down the drain went her $4,000.
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge Ross's verdict when America's Court returns. You're watching America's Court with Judge Ross. Court with Judge Ross.
Based on the evidence and the testimony before this court, the gavel is going to come down in favor of the defendant. Because ultimately what I have here is a situation where, had you left this area blank or had you put loan, then the argument as to whether or not it was a loan would be stronger. But what I have here legally is that this was an investment because you were expecting double the return of your monies, and that's consistent with what you wrote on the check. Your matter is dismissed. Case closed.
Judge Ross has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim is denied.
It's completely unfair that the judge dismissed my case. My brother took my money.
She saw an opportunity to make money like I did. We both lost. It wasn't a loan, it was an investment. I'm sorry.